Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to Drink the Video Games. I am Brian, I've got my coffee, I've got the dig here, I've got Boston Low, and unfortunately I've got Luker Brink. Plummeted to his death there. That's not great. He was digging that entryway in the last episode. It collapsed underneath of him. Didn't fare very well. So hopefully enjoyed the first playthrough. I had a really good time getting back into the game here for everyone. It's been a really great experience going back through the dig, learning all about like the making of it, all that stuff. Like I never really realized as a kid playing it, kind of all the background stuff. I just played it and loved it when it came out. But it was really fun going back into it. So check out the podcast episode about it. But we're here. We're in this place. I think it's called the Dias or something like that. And we're going to be carrying on with the journey. So we got Brink right there.
Sometimes, but you sure didn't deserve to die.
That is true. That is true. True enough. So we're down here, and this kind of goes around in a big circle, more or less. So let's go ahead and we're going to grab this plate.
Looks like one of the control plates we found on Attila.
And then let's just have anything to say about that? Probably not.
Looks like one of the control plates we found on Attila.
Not really. There's a quick look at our inventory. If you want to see, we got dig salmon, or got our flashlight there. Wire, we got an engraved rod, some sort of tusk thing, our shovel, a jawbone, bracelet, and that plate that we just picked up. Okay, so let's keep walking around here. Got all these doors. We're gonna have to get all of these open here at some point. Eventually, we got a dark tunnel down here. Got a ramp here. Got another sealed door there. Sealed door there. We got a purple engraved rod. Let's go ahead and grab that.
Engraved sticks. What are they? Wands? Batons? Bludgeons? Maybe some kind of handheld computer game.
Ooh, it's a Game Boy,
With my luck,
probably.
It's a hand grenade.
Could be a hand grenade. It's possible. There it is. Purple. Let's take a look at it here. This wouldn't be very good at bludgeoning things because it just kind of floats there. But so this is the purple one, and you got your colors there. That's how we're going to get into some of those doors. But first things first, we got to get some power going. If I recall, one more door there. Another door. There's the alcove. That's I think where that plate's going to eventually go, if I remember correctly. Okay, and we're back to Brink. Yeah, like I said, this is just a big like circular room more or less. So got to get some power going here in order to do anything with these panels. I think. Double check. Yeah, you can kind of change these things. All right. All right. Let's we're gonna head on down this ramp. Dang, the music is popping off down here. I love it.
It's hot here. And it's glowing down there.
All right. Peek down.
10 to 1, it's the power source for this place. All
Probably
I
a
need to
good
do
call.
now is to find the light switch.
Gotta find it.
Or
There's
the
something
plug,
down
or the
there.
fuse box, or whatever makes this thing work. An instruction manual might help. Maybe a map. And I could use a sandwich. And a hot jukebox and a cold beer.
Hey, now
Or
you're
just a
talking, Boston.
starship headed for home. Get a grip, Boston.
Boston's losing it. That's not great. We'll do our best to keep it together for you. All right, so what do we got down here? Let's see, there's the Nexus. That's where that place was called. I think the Deus, I think, is the exterior, maybe, is what that's called. I don't know. All right, so we got a little thing here, triangular button, and a control panel. So you see a button, you push it. Let's do it.
Nothing happened.
Okay, great. All right, let's take a look at the control panel then. Okay, so we've got this crazy little contraption here, so. Alright, so that clears it out. And that just goes back 1. Alright, so if let's see, I think, so these are going to be the directions here, so left, right, up, down, yeah. Left, up, down, right, and then this kind of like drops it down, I think, maybe, potentially. Alright, so we're going to do is hit that, hit that. Okay. Alright, so we went, oop, let me clear that out. So we're gonna go just kind of in that order, and then we're gonna go over here and just see what directions they go. Just gonna make this little guy drop down. Okay, yeah, great. Okay, alright, so we're going to go ahead back over here, and we have to get it over there to pick that thing up, basically, is what you're trying to do. This puzzle is terrible. On a side note, this thing took me forever as a kid. As I mentioned in the first one, I went back and played through the game so I get like a better grasp on it, and I got to this, and I was just like shaking my head. I was like, what even, like, where did we come up with this? It's not great. It's not great. So, all right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and see if we can get this thing to go over there and get it. And actually, I wrote it down because that's just the kind of guy I am here. I don't have enough time to go through there. All right, so let's see. So we're going to hit. I'm going to go with 5 purples, 5 blues, red once, and I think that is it. Let's try it out. I don't know where this puzzle came up with. Is not great. There's another not great puzzle too, but that one at least kind of makes sense. This one doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, I missed something apparently. Alright, so okay. So I didn't, I did my second one first there. You can see why this might be a little frustrating. So, okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and try this again. I'm gonna go five purples. Let's see. 2 yellows. And red once, I think. Let's try that one. See if it picks it up. Okay. Grabbed it. Yeah, I think if you want to try to work this out on your own, basically you just have to keep kind of putting those in there until you figure out like how many it takes to get over to the left, how many it takes to go down, and then the middle one kind of picks it up there. So I went ahead and it grabbed it, so that's good. So now we need to actually get it. So we're going to go ahead and put in kind of that second one that I did. So it was 5 purples. It's going to be 5 blues, and then the red, I believe. Let's try that. And it should hopefully do something. Yeah, and see, you put it right there. And I don't know how you'd ever know to do that. Okay, so there's a panel we got over here. And now that is a glow, we can grab that. Okay.
Nothing happened.
Let's see here. Okay, we got some sparks. We got power going. That's good. Good to know. Okay, great. Alright, so now that we have the power restored, we can go ahead and get back on track here. We can start getting some of these doors open. Oh, there's Brink. He's still dead. Sorry about that, bud. We're working on it, guy. Spoiler, I guess. Alright. Okay. Take a look at this panel here.
A row of dark crystals. Some kind of control.
Some kind. Let's see. What do we got here? Alright, so got 4 red triangles there. Let's go ahead and take a look at our purple. Oops. Our purple rod. Come on now. Alright, so we're going to go with a red triangle, a blue diamond, green square, green circle. Red triangle, blue diamond, green square, green circle. Alright. Is it that, maybe? Let's get these and then we'll double check it and see if it's not correct. You'll know pretty much right away if it's right, because should just open it in theory.
I hope this was a good idea.
Okay, there we go. Alright, door number 1
So what
is open.
This door?
What is through this door?
A
Indeed.
death trap?
Yes.
A mad
Correct.
scientist with a pretty girl and a talking robot?
Probably not.
An alien cafeteria?
Maybe. That'd be good.
Why am I just standing here? After all, as Brink found out, the worst thing that can happen is you can take one wrong step and you're dead.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great.
So much for the cafeteria idea.
Not a cafeteria.
Boston, are you there?
What's up, Maggie?
They use geometric shapes as a kind of combination for the locks.
Boston, you won't believe where I am. I'm in a place filled with alien technology, the most fantastic things I've ever seen. And the machines are working.
What are they doing?
I don't know yet. I mean, they're really alien. Like nothing I've seen before.
You are on an alien
Don't go
planet?
too fast, Maggie.
I'll be careful, Boston. But it's not like we have time to use correct scientific procedures to test these things.
Where are you? How can I get to you?
I wish I knew. It's a sure thing you can't get here the way I did. I slid through a low
Okay.
tunnel in the rock, and then it kind of got filled with debris when the roof collapsed.
Not
Could
helpful.
have been killed.
Gee, I guess this isn't safe. But if we'd been together, whoever went through the crack second would definitely have been killed.
No. Maggie
Keep that
is
in
generally
mind when
right
you're
about
thinking
these things.
coming to save me. I handled it just fine.
Yeah, I guess you did.
We're both doing okay, Boston. We'll find a way to connect up with each other when it matters.
Maggie? Good work.
Thanks, Boston.
Okay, great. Alright, Maggie is well on her way to figuring stuff out. That's helpful. I shouldn't say thank you for turning the power on, but, you know, whatever. Okay. Question mark. Let's do it. Got this rad Marble Madness looking car we get to get in. Alright. Tram. Says it right there. Okay. Well, let's get on and see where it goes. Will it take us to Maggie? I don't know. I always thought this little marble ball going through the tunnel was pretty cool. Little effect kind of thing. Apologize for that. Cough there. Coffee is...
Now I know what my pet hamster felt like.
Okay. I wish they showed like the inside of it so you could see if there was like a seat. If you're like standing up. What's going on? Alright, so we got a door here. Let's check that out.
I need some help to pry this door open.
Okay. I don't think we can use anything.
I need some help to pry this door open.
Alright, so we can't do it on our own, so let's head on outside. Oh, here's a fossil. Alright. We're going to want to make note of that here. So we're going to be looking at recreating that dude here at some point. Alright, so the only way out is up, it says. So let's go. Okay, so we've got a door there. We've got a lens, strange device, panel. Let's check that out.
Another ghost.
Okay.
The last one pointed the way down into the Nexus. Of course, that's how Brink died.
Yeah, sure is. All right, let's have a look. See what this is all about.
I can't open it.
Can't open it. Okay. All right, so we've got that here. There's a switch. That's the only thing really you can hit on there. So let's just do it. You can see it's drew that line there, right in the middle. So that's good. Let's see what it did. All right, made some sort of path-looking thing there. So let's see. We can walk across it. Why not? Seems safe. All right, so we've got 5 towers there. There's us. We're right there. We're coming out of that spire. There's a crystal out here in the middle. Okay, and that's basically where the spaceship came and dropped us off at. So we're going to have to figure out. I think we need to activate basically all of these spires to get this thing going. So we've got one done so far. So far, so good. So that's nice. All right, so that's about all we can do there right now. Let's go ahead and we are going to go inside of this door. What's in here?
A bunch of displays set into the walls. Inscriptions here and there. I'd say it looks like some kind of museum.
Okay. All right. Let's see. So what do we got? We got a tablet here. Let's grab that.
Symbols written on a plate. Looks like an alphabet.
Okay, let's take a look at that. That might be helpful for Maggie to learn about. Alright, very cool. We got a glowing crystal there. Let's grab that.
Strange glowing crystals.
Look at that. Just like our cocktail. That's great. Alright, let's take a look at those.
2 crystals.
Okay, 2 crystals. All right. A display. What do we got there? Right on. He's holding some sort of key kind of thing there.
Could this be some sort of burial chamber?
Could be, could be. Let's take a look at this display. I don't think the displays really do anything other than just kind of give you some little neat kind of visual things there. Okay. Our little skeleton guy. Oh, now he's back. He's in good shape. Because we dropped the crystal on him, potentially. Okay, I've got another engraved rod up there. There's a door there. Let's go grab that first.
Another one of these engravings on a stick.
Alright, we've got one more display over here, looks like. No, there's 3 of them. Okay.
That canister sure packs a punch.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay. So I guess that's maybe supposed to be like the life crystal, like showing you what the life crystal does. Not 100% sure. We've got a door down here, so let's head on through that.
Boston!
Maggie, I found you.
Hello, Maggie.
I wasn't aware that I was missing.
You know what I mean. I found a way to get where you are. Through the museum, back that way.
That's
Right.
nice, Boston. If that's the museum, then I guess this is the library.
I found out how to open doors back in the Nexus. There's a tram that leads out here.
Look, Boston, I think it's great you're finding things out, but I'm trying to concentrate
Maggie
here.
is not impressed. Maggie's
I
like,
feel
I don't
like
care.
I'm so
Get out of here.
close to making sense of some of this stuff, and I just want to stay here and keep working. All right?
Fine. Jeez.
Sure, of course. Anyway, I know where to find you, and you know how to get out of here if you want to.
Thanks. Yes. When I learn something, I'll call you on the box, okay?
All right.
Man.
All right, yes. I won't bug you anymore right now.
Dang. Maggie is
Robin.
like, leave me be.
How are you doing with your data retrieval?
Let's talk over here. Just a second.
I'm retrieving. I'm just not understanding.
But you're pretty sure it's their language.
Okay.
I don't know. Just like the museum you found, I think this library was meant to be used by lots of different species. I think this language may have been especially designed to be easy to translate.
If it's easy, why is it taking so long?
Well, Boston.
It's easy compared to translating a genuinely alien language that you've never heard spoken aloud. Give me a break, Boston. I think I've got a handle on a couple of the symbols, but I have to test it out and see if it makes sense.
I'm thinking that maybe we should consider teaming up again.
Why? I think the answer to getting home is here in these displays. You go out and explore like you have been, and I'll work at getting us home. When I figure it out, I'll take you with me. No charge.
Okay. All right. So we can show her, let's see.
I found this in the museum. Can you read it?
Tablet.
It's not the same set of symbols I'm finding in the database here. I don't think it's designed for strangers to be able to read it.
Okay, alright.
Thanks.
Let's go ahead and head on out of here. Maggie has made it very clear that she's not interested in being bothered by us right now. Which is kind of a recurring theme of the game, basically, is people just don't want to be bothered by us. But that's okay. Do we make it? What's happening? There we go. Okay. Like glitched out or something. Alright. So now we got that. We got our rod. Let's take a look at that. See if there's anything exciting about it. It's just our red rod. Got our colors there. We'll use those. Here, we're gonna get back to the tram. And back to the Nexus. Okay. So we got that. Let's see. So we can go ahead and head on back to the center. Remember those life crystals we picked up? It looked like they were reviving those aliens. Let's go ahead and go back. We're going to throw one of those on Brink and see what happens. Probably be fine, right? Off we go. Look at that. Looks so good. 1995. All right. Let's head on up. Got some sparks flying from the floor there. See what that's all about.
When this rock fell from the ceiling, it must have cracked open an energy conduit under the floor.
Okay.
When this rock fell from the ceiling, it must have cracked open an energy conduit under the floor.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Nope. Luger's still there. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Who knows if this will even work?
We'll find out.
Even if these really are the same crystals I saw resurrecting an alien in that museum display, they weren't designed for humans.
That's true.
But it's worth a shot.
Is it? All right. Brink is back.
Are you okay?
I feel fine.
Excellent.
What happened? I remember digging, and the ground gave way under me.
Brink, you've been dead for several hours.
You Americans, always exaggerating.
I assure you, Brink, no pulse, no breath, dead. But I found a couple of life crystals in a museum, and from a display there, I got an idea of how to use them.
Where's the crystal? I have to see it.
I wasn't sure it would work on a human being.
Our cellular structures must be very similar. Boston, it didn't just bring me to life. It brought me to life. I feel more powerful, more energetic, more alive than I've ever felt before.
Careful with those life crystals out there, kids.
Maggie, do you read me?
Yes, I do. I hope this is important.
I think so.
Yeah, Maggie.
Brink isn't dead anymore, Maggie.
Jeez.
You have a very sick sense of humor. Goodbye.
No, wait, I'm serious.
Deadly serious.
Brink! I can't believe it.
It was a crystal I found in the museum. The display there showed it bringing someone back to life. So I tried it.
A crystal that heals the dead. If we ever get back home, this will change the world. It'll change everything.
It's not just being alive again, Maggie.
Maggie's
I
always
feel
using her head.
perfect. I feel like I never knew what good health was until today.
Now it's all the more important we find a way home.
It's always kind of important to me.
Keep exploring, Boston. I'll get back to work on the language.
That's pretty funny.
You got it, Maggie.
Yeah, Maggie's just like hanging out. Alright, so we got Brink there. See what he has to say about these things. We got, what do we want to talk about? Let's talk about
What
these.
do you think the chances are that scientists back on Earth will be able to figure out these life crystals and make more?
They have to, that's all. You have no idea how good it feels to have such strength surging through my body. And not just my body. My mind has never been so alert. We have to find more of these crystals if we can. More and more of them.
Okay,
Thanks.
let's do it. Alright, so we got that rod there, so let's head on over here and see if we can figure out.
Doors everywhere. I wonder which one is the pay toilet.
Let's see, so I don't think it's that one. Oh, maybe it's this one right here. Let's try it. So we got that red rod, right, back at the museum or whatever. Red, okay. So let's have a look. So we got this green circle, green square, blue triangle, blue circle. The annoying bit is if you go past one that you need, and you have to go all the way back through. Okay, so did that, I think. Green square. Then a blue diamond and a blue circle. See, I know that one's blue circle, pretty sure, anyways. And this is the blue diamond, I think. Okay. Progress. Yeah, we just got to keep finding those rods so we can get all these doors open. Let's head on down. Check it out. Brink, what do you think? Alright. Boston's kind enough to walk right over to where the button is.
Uh-oh. The other trams came as soon as I called them.
Okay.
Maybe there are some controls somewhere.
Okay, potentially. Alright, so that is that. So we got the door open. That's good. So, win there, I guess. But we did not get a tram when we pushed that button. So, there's going to be some fixing we have to do somewhere around. But for right now, whoa, what is this glowing plant?
Well, it probably wouldn't hurt to. The plants seem to draw energy from my body and disperse it among all the plants. They must share a common root system.
Okay, cool. Alright, well, so that's a no-go. So let's go back out to where we came from. We had that door that we couldn't open, but now that maybe we've got two of us, we can get into that. So let's head on out back towards the museum. Hurry up, Brink. You have all this energy now. Let's go. Got places to be. Okay, now let's go ahead and try this door and see if we can,
Brink, would you give me a hand with this?
yeah.
Sure. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
This room looks a little deadly. Oh, there's our ghost friend. Oh,
That was the longest visit from a ghost yet.
skull, that's not great.
The whole display centered on this basin. It's full of crystals. Are these the life crystals? Like the one you used to bring me back to life?
They look like it.
Then it couldn't be more clear. These life crystals are the reason they brought us to this world.
I don't know about that.
They have found the secret of life, and they want to share.
Weren't you watching, Brink?
Clearly not.
I don't care what language you speak. That ghost shaped itself like a skull. It was warning us. These crystals are dangerous.
It was the symbol of death, Lo. These crystals are the antidote for death. That's what it meant.
What if there are side effects?
Some pretty circular logic there,
Did you think of that?
Ludger.
The side effect is that I feel better than I ever felt before.
That's fair. That's a fair point.
If you had used a life crystal on yourself, your mind would also be as clear as mine. And you'd see that there is nothing more important than getting these crystals and using them.
Brink, I think you're wrong. I think we need to be careful.
These aliens are kind and good, Commander. They have given us a gift.
Yeah? Well, if this is all so perfect, where are these aliens?
Maybe they've moved on to a higher plane of existence.
Or maybe they're all dead.
Maybe. Probably all done.
See how badly your brain is working. How could they be dead? They invented these life crystals. Commander, I feel sorry for you. Still tied down by an ordinary mind and ordinary fears. But I feel too good to want to argue with you. Believe what you want. I'm taking as many of these crystals as I can carry.
Okay. Luger has made his decision there, I guess. I like all the spikes
Well,
coming
I'm
out of
gonna
the
take some for
walls.
study back on Earth. I'm just not gonna use them.
But you will, Commander.
Luger's like, no way you can avoid that. Alright, so we took a couple.
I have many crystals.
I have many crystals. Okay, we're gonna
Maybe
go
I
ahead
should
and
take one more life
I'm
crystal.
gonna go ahead and grab just a couple extra. We'll get like 3 extra, I guess. Alright, and then there's a canister back here. Let's go ahead and grab that too. It's pretty cool looking. Let's see what we got.
A canister. Didn't I see a picture of something like this in one of the museum displays?
I think you might have. Alright, let's talk to
Brink.
Brink real quick.
What do you think the chances are that
That's
scientists
the same thing
back
you
on
already
Earth
asked.
will be able
Alright.
to figure out these life crystals and make more?
They have to, that's all.
That's all there is to it.
You have no idea how good it feels to have such strength surging through my body. And not just my body. My mind.
Yeah. Alright. Let's...
Thanks. Brink,
Oh. Dang it.
Never mind.
Alright, well, let's head on out. If there's anything else we can do in there. Well, let's go. Alright. There's that skeleton again, which I'm going to take a picture of, because I think I'm going to need it. Alright. Alright, now that opened up this area right here. Wasn't open before, but we can go down to the water now.
Plenty of water here.
Now we have Brink with us.
If it's drinkable, then we won't die right away. We'll have plenty of time to starve to death.
It's a good plan. There's a pretty cool turtle little guy. Whoa. Lost on those faces. Awesome. When that happened, by the way. Ooh.
Gross. Hey, Brink. Do you think... Brink? Brink? Where are you? Brink,
Okay.
answer me.
Brink is done. He's like, I'm out of here.
Brink,
That
can
thing
you
was,
hear me?
that was too scary for me.
Where are you?
Maggie, Brink's run off. He wasn't acting very rational when we found a big supply of life crystals. I'm afraid maybe those things are addictive. Or they altered his personality or something. A ghost tried to warn us, but Brink was feeling too cocky to listen to good advice.
Just when this place starts looking benign, it finds new ways to be dangerous.
Looking benign.
Anyway, I'm going on without him. I can't
Just
think
saw
of
a
anything
giant
else to
sea
do.
monster, Maggie. What the heck?
I'll try to contact him now and then, see if he's willing to talk.
Thanks, Maggie.
Thanks,
I'm beginning
Maggie.
to take this personally. Nobody wants to stay with me. Maybe it's my deodorant. I think it failed somewhere back there on Attila.
Yep. That's not great. Alright, so got some loose bones over here. Got the water. Definitely not going in there. That giant monster in there. So let's take a look at these bones. See what we got. Okay, and here is the second worst puzzle of them all. Maybe it's the first worst, I guess, depending on how you look at it. Let me go ahead and pull my picture up here. Because we have to recreate this little guy right here. And it's really hard to do. So it's probably going to take me a couple of times to get it correct, maybe. Potentially. Basically, just want to kind of start getting these things into place a little bit. And then see if we can try to get these in some sort of better order. Alright, so that goes that way for sure. But does it go there? Does it go back here? Right there, maybe? Oops. I think it goes there, potentially. I think that one goes there. Oh, nope. Nope. Right there, maybe? put that over there for a second. I think that's where that goes. I think that's the front one up here. Maybe. This puzzle's so terrible. Let's see. Nope, that one goes right here, I think. I think that one goes like right there, maybe. I don't. That's not right, I don't think, but. No, that's certainly not right. Right there, where that is. Okay. Let's see, so maybe this goes up here more. Progress, potentially? Progress? Okay, so I think that's good, potentially. That is looking okay. That one's not like locking in like it should be, I don't think. I think it's like right there, but is it because I have it backwards? Oh, my picture went dead. No, I think that goes right there. Let's see. Okay, so I think these legs are all correct. Yeah, that one's got to go there. Aha! Like that, potentially? Alright, so we're going to try that. I'm going to take another picture. So that way I know what I need to change if I didn't do it correctly. Because the only way you know is if you try this and it works or not. Okay, so we've got that made. That's great. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw this canister into it, I think.
You just need a little something to make you complete, my friend. How about a little alien explosive device?
And then one of these. And we'll see if it comes back to life or not. And then we'll know if we did alright. Boston's like, I am out of here. Alright. I should have done it wrong once just so you could see it, because he just like melts out of there. He's like turns into goo. Okay. Great. Well, that guy is donezo, so we can go ahead and go into the water, I guess.
Now that the water's safe for swimming, I think it's time to see what's in that underwater cave.
Let's do it. Boston's gonna go for a swim. It seems like if that big giant monster was there, that I would probably still be concerned that there was another big giant monster somewhere. But, you know. I digress. We did find a sweet cave, though. That's good. Looking pretty nice. We got some water there. And a chamber. Let's go ahead and go into the chamber. And we got a plate. Let's take that. And we got a rod. It's an orange rod.
Another engraving.
We're just making our way through these doors left, right, and center. Let's take a look. Anything about this plate?
Just like one of the plates we used in the asteroid that got us into this mess.
Sure does. Alright, so we got a plate there, we got a plate there, and we got an orange rod. Orange. Okay. Cool. Can take a look at out the window here.
Nice view.
Okay. With that, let's head on back. Back into the water. I really like this. The cave looks pretty cool, I think. I mentioned it, I think, in the first episode, but yeah, I do really like the art style in this. You know, I do understand kind of in hindsight, it's not something I really thought about at all, really, when, you know, I was looking, you know, when I was playing this game back in 1995, but I can definitely see, you know, kind of in hindsight that, yeah, these graphics probably were a little on the dated side, I guess, for the time that this finally came out, but I still think that it looks really, really good. You know, seeing like a remaster of this would be really cool. So I don't think you'd have to do too much, really. Just you know, maybe update just the character model just a touch, because I think that the atmosphere and the way that the planet looks and stuff is still, you know, really, really good. So, all right. So we have made it back. All right. So we are going to be going to the orange door and see if we can get that put in there. Up to the Nexus. Alright, so got let's see. That's the door we just came in. So let's go over here. Looks like it might be the right one.
A row of dark crystals. Some kind of control.
Let's see. Okay, I think it's these ones. Let's check it out. So let's see. So we've got a red diamond, a green diamond, and then we've got a red, looks like a hexagon possibly, and a blue triangle. The blue triangle I'm sure of, so let's do that. That hexagon and that little circle sometimes like trip me up, so I like to do it that way and that way. When I hit it the right one, it, you know, is going to go. I don't have to keep mucking about with it. All right, so we are making our way into our next door. Let's see if there's a tram down here, or if this one's broken like the other one. I like all the subway stations are the same. Okay. Well, there it is. So we've got a tram to our next destination. And I think that's where I'm going to go ahead and call this one quits, because I am out of coffee. Boston has been adventuring for a long time, and I think it's time to take a quick break here. So I want to say thank you so much for going along on this playthrough with me. It's been a lot of fun going back into the world of the dig, you know, reliving all these maddening puzzles, but, you know, having a good time, loving the story, loving the atmosphere, definitely loving the music now for sure. Something I definitely didn't appreciate enough as a kid, but really enjoying it now. So thank you so much for tuning in. Check out the podcast. It talks all about the creation of the dig, getting into it. We make up a life crystal cocktail. It's really fun times, so check that out. You know, there's links on all the playlists, stuff like that. Leave a comment, let me know what you think about the dig. Like, subscribe, all that stuff, and then cheers. I'm Brian out. We'll see you in the next one.